Hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. It's been actually a long time, so I hope I didn't miss you too much. Well, I don't really expect that I've missed you too much. Anyway, really glad to do another fight this evening. We'll try to do some stuff again around Balkans. It's been a long time actually. We have been preparing a small flight in the Balkans regarding a strike that we'll have to do over, well, actually over a port. So let's see what we will be able to do here. Well, anyway, it's going to be full of bandits for sure, and well, we still have an escort with us, so if anything happens, it should be pretty fine. We should be covered anyway. Anyway, all right. So the only thing I was missing right now is actually locating a few targets on the port here. So we'll jump in and do a recon over the area and see what will happen then. Okay. Hello everyone. Hello David. Hello Mr. Young. Pap. It's 433 update 3 actually. Alright, so we've got bar port. Not much of a value here, but still. What do we have? Let's unzoom a bit just to see what's happening here. Alright, so this is the first dock. We got another one here. Alright, we've got a couple of things we might be able to blow up. Oh, those are submarines. Manufacturer. Factory, shipping dock. Admin. Yeah, it's transport crane. Alright, so we have 8 SDBs with us, so we'll be shooting those little boys. Okay. So what I'll take first the what should I take? Everything is low actually, it's not much of a value. Alright, let's take those little guys here. So let's accept this first one. Second, accept 17. I don't want this one, I want to change to this one. Alright, then 18, we're good for this one. Nope. Want to try something else. Yeah, let's take something interesting actually that we'll recognize. Alright, let's put 18 to this one, 19. Accept transport crane. And 20, accept. Let's do 21. So we were 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then we'll still have one bomb left. So let's go for the shipping dock. Alright, shipping dock. That will be 22. Actually, I need to check if I set everything. Alright, so let's see in the data. Alright, okay. I got nothing in 21. Alright, okay. Alright, so we've got 15. Alright, okay, we've got 8 allocated now. Let's see what's going to happen next. Alright, let's save that. Let's save that. So we've got something in 21, 22. That's great. Let's check the comms frequency. Alright, 15 is there. Let me move around a bit my screen so I can actually try to see what you're asking me while I'm in flight, which is never easy because of the number of screens I've got on my desk right now. Oh well, poor me. Alright, we still have some ships around. What are those? Those that two. So those are pretty nifty. Yeah, we need to be careful with those ones. I just want to disable this port, so I'm sure nothing is being docked here. And probably on the next mission, I will try to go for Tasmo or something. It's pretty handy to go Tasmo in the on this mission, so it might be interesting actually. Alright, so we need to be careful with the SA2 here. It's still not dealt with, and it has 100% capacity. What's next? I guess this is about it. I try to have the missiles, well, actually the bombs coming from west to east. That's probably, so the azimuth set to the bombs will be probably something like 90. So they can actually have the right impact heading. Alright, so let's assign myself here. Now I'll set up the, let me just set up the screens correctly for you guys to see what is written on my MFDs. Alright, there we go. And in this case, let's go. Yeah, one last check on the loadout. And we're good to go. Alright, let's take off now.
Chalice 1, radar contact, bullseye 135,
Actually, we could
4
taxiway.
miles, 15,000.
No, I don't know what a ram start is, but just to go faster.
Answer 1-1, in. Chalice 1, be advised, enemy aircraft launch activity detected, bullseye 120. Bullseye 140, 100 miles, 26,000. Plasma 1-1, engaging, bullseye 165, 60 miles, 25,000. Snake 2-1, engaging, bullseye 140, 100 miles, 26,000.
Alright, there we go.
Weasel 1-1, ready for departure.
Alright, wait, let me reset the track IR, sorry for that.
Cruiser 1-1, ready for departure.
Alright, there we go. I forgot my call sign. My call sign is Weasel. Alright, hold on a sec, just setting a few things out. Alright, yeah, okay. Runway entry is either this one or the other one, so we'll take the next one. Alright, so let's set up a few things. I won't take any ACMI. Probably I will take one, but closer to the target area. No need for one right now. Let's check a few things. Alright, that's done. Departure 3030. So we'll have to wait a bit. On the holding point here. Alright, waiting a bit. We'll wait for the tower to grant us authorization to go proceed forward. Alright, we've got everything I need, I guess. I got no taken. Didn't check the weather forecast, to be honest. I should have. Wind check.
Weasel 1-1, wind check.
180, 50 knots.
1-1.
Amendola approach.
180 at 15 knots.
Alright, so we'll have a bit of crosswind. Definitely. This should be granting us... Alright, here we go.
Amendola Town.
You're cleared for takeoff, runway 11.
Rizal 11, Amendola Tower, clear for takeoff on 11. It's the other way around, actually. It's Amendola approach, Amendola Tower, B. Clear for takeoff, Whistle 11. Alright. That's set here. Brakes. Alright. Wingman. Still missing him. Alright. What are you just doing? Alright, he's placing himself. Alright. Foot and brakes. Run up. 80% stable. No warnings. And take off at 30. Take off. Oh, 170. Rotate. And lift off.
Amendola Town.
Resume low navigation.
Whistle 11 is airborne. Switch engine number 2. I'll wait for my wingman to be airborne.
Adventure 11.
Amendola Town.
You're cleared for takeoff, runway 11.
Adventure is our escort. Alright, 270. Reducing power.
and Angola Town.
And turning.
2, airborne.
Alright, 2 is airborne, so I'll continue climb. And heading to waypoint 2 right now. There we go, we see the wingman there. He's rejoining. That's a bit the shape of our flight plan. That's a quick, actually, preparation I did, so forgot to watch a few things while preparing the flight, to be honest. Alright, so let's do a quick turn around the plane. We're the Netherlands, so the Dutch Air Force. A few things is different in this bit, actually, from the standard KF Block 52 we have in Korea.
And Angola Town.
Alright, everyone switching to Uniform 6. There we go. So we're not bothered by the tower anymore. Alright, we have a bit of navigation ahead of us. So meanwhile, if you got some questions, feel free to ask. I'm always trying to help when it comes to understanding Falcon. This is a pretty difficult simulator, so for those having a question, don't hesitate. And also, don't forget to either subscribe, follow us. On the Discord channel we have for the Falcon Lounge. You'll find the description in either the channel or the video description. So it's falcon-lounge.com. Or I think there's a bit of wind. What do you mean, sim shouldn't be difficult anyway? Sim is well, it's always difficult as long as you want it to be difficult, or as depends how much you will push the realism. That's always the basically the thing that you'll need to set is depending on the realism you want to set for on your end. Then the simulator itself is pretty open when it comes to having a bit of difficulty handling it. Even if you want to do it, if you want to use it for a dogfight or stuff, the flight model is really good, which means that you actually have to be careful with your and understand what is a BFM actually. So the basic flight maneuvers. Alright, so we've got number 2 here. We'll ask him to close up.
Weasel, 1-2, close it up. And 2, closing up.
Alright, we'll be reaching soon our cruise altitude.
And 2, in position.
Alright, I'll keep it in distance. This should be enough. Alright, front view again. As you can see, we've got a bit of wind actually, since we've got the vector far on the left side, which means that we actually have wind coming from the left. pushing us on, right? If I want to see and disable the drift, then in this case I can actually have this the switch here to drift cancellation and cancel override actually, and there you go. Speed is not really high actually. I'm using the Warthog and TFRP when it comes to the sticks and HOTAS stuff I'm using. Alright, I think I'll stop right now at Angel 20. I just want to level off and gain a bit more speed. I'm quite heavy, so I don't want to get in a situation where actually I'm going to have a high altitude yeah, speed issue, I would say. The orange disc, honestly, I don't know what's this. There's nothing here. Actually, I don't know. This is a specific version, since this is the pit of the Netherlands. I don't know what's this actually here is. Honestly, I don't have a clue. And actually, list is pretty obvious. It gives you the list on the DED right here. It gives you the some configuration details, so you can actually set whatever you want here. Meanwhile, going to change that to oh no, I'm not going to change anything actually. I'm going to set here the TGP standby, and I'll stick that to air. There's nothing yet, but yeah, let's go back to the FCR and switch back to our screen. I'm streaming on three. Actually, I'm streaming on 3 platforms at the same time. I'm streaming on what's the? It used to be called Beam. It's a Muxit. I can't remember exactly what it's called now. It changed name. Twitch and obviously YouTube at the same time. Yeah, I forgot to switch my waypoint. Mr. Johan, thank you. And good evening to yourself. There we go. I've activated actually the autopilot, so that's why you have the that's why the plane is actually flying by himself and doing some weird stuff. I just forgot to switch the waypoint, so it was sticking to the waypoint number 2, and was starting holding patterns on top of the waypoint 2. If you want to change that behavior, actually, you can go in here, change the steer point handling from manual to auto by doing sequence. But definitely prefer to have manual. Alright, let's do a quick view around. I didn't change the model here, so that's the stock one with the Balkans. Let's see what we have other. So Avenger is our escort. So this is Avenger 1, 2. So this is the second plane in our escort. Let's check to. Ooh, the model is crappy. That's a U2 actually. Weasel 1, 2. That's our wingman. Yeah, we don't have much in the vicinity actually. Alright, we gain a bit speed, so we'll climb a bit more. So let's continue our climb here. and I'll set here. Meanwhile, I want to check the sorry. I want to check the yeah, everything seems to be stuck to Angel 22, and I'm okay with that. We've got ECM here. All right, so we've burned through the ECM. That seems to be a big plane. Or maybe not. Let's see. Let's go declare.
Chalice 1, Weasel 1-1, declare.
Don't tell me I have no AWACS.
Dipper
Okay,
1-2,
Dipper 1-2,
buddy spike.
buddy spike. Okay. All right, let's let's say it's rather different, and the spirit is different. And I won't enter this long fight between DCS and BMS is the best. There's no winner in that fight. That's a question of preference. My preference goes to BMS. You know it. Alright, I'll reduce a bit speed. We're a bit ahead of time, ahead of schedule, to be honest. So here you have the caret here, so that indicates the target speed. It's target speed I should be aiming for if I want to stick to the plan. Definitely a bit ahead of time, because when I'm switching to the next waypoint, it's actually I'm still too fast on the flight plan. No, definitely not. This is not the main. This is not what I would say, Mr. Young. It's definitely not what I would say. What I would say is, first, this is about the dynamic campaign and environment. DCS doesn't have that, which actually I was looking for when I started being a bit more efficient in mission creation and stuff. That's actually what I was looking for. Alright. I should be careful with the wings wingling like that. You want to avoid that. So it's either by increasing speed or decreasing speed, because otherwise I don't want to have any too much constraint on the wings right now. So BMS, yeah, obviously this is the F-16 simulation, and this has really good system simulation on the F-16. It's probably the most advanced simulator when it comes to F-16. There's nothing beating it right now. Spirit is different. Well, as you can see, as long as you're in the air, graphics is okay, but on the ground it's a bit, yeah, well. It has air-to-ground, right? And actually the ground radar works, which is something that usually, well, people are looking for it. Alright, we've gone in say 5. Don't like that at all. Yeah, people want to have it in DCS with the F-18, but I know what it's going to happen with ED, Eagle Dynamics, as always, and they're going to provide the F-18. It will take a year before we actually can do something with it. So yeah, and any theater will be too small to what the F-18 can cover. So yeah. There used to be other let's say packs that were available. I would say upon or on top of Falcon 4.0, but all the project actually stopped, and they all gathered to make BMS better. So now only BMS remains, actually, and they're the only ones now officially able to mod Falcon 4 because they have the agreement with the license owner now, which the license owner is now Tomo. So that's why BMS needs that. Yeah, I don't say it's crappy on the vegan side. I just say that for now, the only one I know that has such advanced air-to-ground radar is Falcon BMS right now. There's only the telemetry that works for DCS right now. So I don't have the vegan, so I can't tell for this plane. Mr. Welsh Palmer, bienvenue. Exactly. All the other updates are pretty old, and if you want to have the history and story behind Falcon 4 and all the updates that came with it, go and Google Falcon 4 on Wikipedia. Actually, there's a story diagram that you have all the updates that came with Falcon 4. On top of Falcon 4, and you see all the project that actually existed in the past and stopped, and now the only branch on top of Falcon 4 that exists is Falcon 4 BMS. And actually it's Falcon 4.3.3 update 3 right now. Alright, so let's focus a bit more on the mission right now. We've got this ECM trace here. We can't really say if it's a friendly or an enemy. But definitely we should be careful with that. Alright, we need to speed up a bit. Alright, we're somewhere around 30 nautical miles from waypoint number 3. We don't have any air-to-air contacts right now. And I'll call everyone and say fence in. Alright, fence in.
Fence in.
And go blah blah blah, music on. So it's 3.
Weasel 1-2. Music on.
Music on.
2. Music.
There we go. Alright, let me re-enable the track IR. Wings are shaking a bit. Still nothing on the radar that scares me.
Chalice 1, Weasel 1-1. Lead picture.
Chalice is not up. So you have, in terms of planes, only the F-18 is the best model one. Then you have the F-18C version that is pretty okay. You've got the Harrier, so AV-8B, Tornado, F-4, Mirage. All the Mirage versions actually are modeled. And I think the MiG-29 is actually modeled, but remember everything is modeled over the F-16 avionics, except the F-18 that has some custom avionics that has been set up with the with some of the systems that actually represent the correct handling of the F-18. But Falcon remains and will always remain an F-16 simulator for sure. Alright, so let's switch to the next waypoint, and even more than that, let's go directly to the target area. So we've got the SA2 circle, that's the threat circle. So we see far in distance the SF5. I still don't have the SA2 on the RWR, so I don't know if this little guy is going to ambush me or it's actually being destroyed by another flight. For now I see nothing. I'll reduce the scan I just want to secure that there's actually no enemy coming up. So right now I'm scanning for 23, 25 nautical miles. Sorry, 20 Angel 25, Angel 2 to 25. I don't see anything, which is okay. All right, so let's go air to ground, power on those little babies, and set the attack azimuth that I wanted. I told you I want an azimuth of 90 because I want them to travel from west to east. So I'll enter that. That's okay. I can get back to that. All right, they seem to be aligned now. So I'll get to it. All right, I'll call up the TGP here. Stand by air to ground. I am right now. All right, so I switch to waypoint number 15. Switching. Still not. All right, so let's see the. All right, fence in. I said. Oh, I can already start throwing the bombs. I'm not really interested in throwing the bombs right now. I'll wait a bit, just to make sure actually they will all go on target. Let me first have a quick view on what's happening in front of us. Doesn't seem to be alright. Doesn't seem to be difficult. Right, okay, so no threat, no direct threat. No direct threats, which is a good thing. Alright, so let's go back to the weapons page. Alright. Yeah, I'll give them a bit travel distance. Alright, I go left, just so they have a bit space to actually turn and make their right turn in azimuths of 90. I'm not even sure it's actually 90. I don't know why I chose that. Let's change that actually. Let's go for 350 something. Yeah, we'll see anyway. They're ready. Alright, so we should track things now. Alright, so reducing a bit speed now. And now the game is going to happen. Alright, let's go. Bruiser.
Bruiser. Bruiser. Bruiser. Bruiser. Bruiser. Bruiser. Bruiser.
Alright, we've thrown everything we had. Let's change configuration and try to avoid weapons free.
Weasel 1-2, you are free to fire.
Let's be careful with the... Let's go back. CLSA 5, nothing here. Alright, let's switch to waypoint number 8. Alright, there we go. Alright, we've got now enough speed. Maintain altitude and waypoint, and let's go for the SDBs. There you go, the SDBs are here. Those little boys are flying by their own, on their own. And yeah, they'll try to aim whatever I have set for them. So let's monitor this one actually. Those are the SDBs are gliding bombs. So let's see what impact. You will see the port here. Let's see what's going to happen. Like 40 miles before. Those are GPS guided bombs, and they just glide to the waypoint you've preset, or the TGP actually that It's either from waypoint or TGP, and at last minute they just dive onto the target you've set. Bruiser is the call sign for it's basically the terms you use for that bomb. Bruiser. The SDB, they call that when the pilot launch it, they call that Bruiser. All right, that's going to go good impact. Wow. All right, let's turn around and check the impact with the TGP actually. So it's under the wings right now. It's there's nothing. It's hidden. All right. Let's see what we've got. I'll go for TV mode just to make sure. Actually, I cannot narrow anything. Just to do a bit of reconnaissance on there and see what's happening. What's going on? Alright, we still have the SA-5 now active and priority threats. Seems to be smoke everywhere. Cursor. Oh yeah, it's like 20 nautical miles, so for sure cannot see anything. I don't want to enter the SA-2 threat zone. Well, now the with the SDBs and all that stuff, it's rather easy to actually target things, and we've got a cloud behind. Let me check. Do we have a cloud? Oh yeah, just in front. We've got a small cloud. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's move a bit. For God's sake, I want you to snow blow. No, nothing. Yes, there's still a cloud just in front. Weird. I should be able to target that. White hot. Steer point. It's weird it doesn't want to target the steer point. Cursor 0. Yeah, well. Yeah, anyway, I want to enter the SA-2 threat zone, so let's zoom in a bit. Oh, yeah, we did some pretty good damage here. Alright, so let's get out. Oh, because it was air-to-air, that's why.
Altitude.
There we go. Yeah, we actually did some pretty good damage here. How much fuel did we got? 8,000? Oh, we have plenty of fuel, so I can burn some. Did number 2 do something? I didn't really hear him do stuff. Alright, let's see if I can do anything. In this case, what I'll do is that I'll recommit on target and search for targets of opportunity I can actually tell my number 2 to go for. Alright, let's see, so... Can I log this stuff? Oh, there we go. And go ahead, attack my target.
Weasel 1-2, attack target bearing 055, 10 miles. 2, we'll go.
Alright, there he goes. Alright, mister, do some work. Yeah, simple enough, because if I use the, if I don't use, well, it's a bit cheating. It's just that if I use BMS, actually there will be no one on the stream. It's just like people streaming Explain, and actually this is on the flight simulator channel, like FSX. All right, let's see our that little guy here. All right, if he has can't seem to catch anything here. All right, because it was masked. And anyway, this is still military sim, so. Alright, number 2, track my target.
Weasel 1-2, check target.
Ah, good splash. Look at that.
10 miles. 2, we'll go.
Alright, let me see what I have left. Maybe I can actually target this little guy here. Oh, there we go. Alright.
Weasel 1-2, check target bearing 040, 10 miles. 2, we'll go.
There we go.
Weasel 1-2, check target bearing 030, 10 miles. 2, we'll go. And closer. 2.
Well, it's written in my stream that it's actually Falcon BMS, so if people want to watch something else, they don't switch on my channel. But anyway, that's not the main purpose of this flight. Discussing if yes or no I should do that or not. Alright, I think we have set enough targets. Alright, I think we're good here. Let's go back to FCR and reset our path to waypoint number 8. This time I'll be even more lazy and set the waypoint switching to auto. Alright, now we actually, when it comes to 7,200, we actually have nothing left in the tanks. So if we want to check that, that's quite easy. Empty, yeah. Reserve, normal, test. So we get back to normal. Yeah. The thing is, there's some stuff that I dislike about DCS, and most probably the fact that some plane, they say that it's basically quality sim, flight model and stuff, but the flight model is crap. Here, with all the work that has been done behind, I can definitely say that the flight model has been set in the F-16 is close to whatever documentation we could get from either the NASA or any, I would say, paper written on the F-16. This is definitely not the same thing. I mean, you're not trying to achieve the same thing. And honestly, the multiplayer experience in BMS, when it comes to having a full flight with people and coordination, I never was able actually to find that in a DCS squadron, most probably because most of the squadron were not multi-role, and that you cannot actually coordinate the full package with multiple flights and having other friendlies in the zone and making sure that you can see them. Actually, I have not set my data link to see the other guys. So as you can see, when I entered that, I should be now seeing them. Oh, there you go. So now if I decouple and reduce scan zone, I have my friendlies, my escort with me now. There we go. Alright, you see now the plane will be switching automatically to number 9. F-63 flying chicken. I like the way you say it. Alright, I'll tell the wingman to go music off and fence out.
Weasel 1-2. Music. 2. Music off. Fence out. 2. Fence out.
Let's see if we have more. I mean, if you check the 3D modeling of stuff on the F-16, definitely not crap. Let's see what we have else in the zone. Oh, only us, alright. Not much. Thought there would be more friendlies, but apparently no. Let's change a bit the scan zone. Yeah, nothing in front. Surprised that my number 2 actually didn't really fire everything. Still has some SCVs under the wings. Oh, he fired only 2. Yes and no. It's 99% accurate when it comes to the charts that the devs were able to recover from NASA. So again, depends on what information you got and if the information is accurate. And they were able to do pretty much really good job on the flight model itself. The IFF is not modeled right now. I don't say it's not. It will not be in the future. Might be. Might be not. Don't know. Don't ask me. Disclaimer. But yeah, IFF is let's say IFF is a matter of time before it's actually modeled. And there are still a lot of things that the guys from the BMS team are trying to develop. And remember, actually, it's for people that know a bit of IL-2, Cliffs of Dover. I'm sure that most of you that actually have been flying this sim have heard about the Team Fusion update. And BMS is pretty much the same thing, except now Team Fusion is has been hired by 1C to continue development on the Cliff of Dover, but the BMS team remains independent and is not receiving any money to continue development of the BMS add-on. So what is BMS? BMS basically takes the grounds of Falcon 4, but it is nothing. Much of the Falcon 4 code has been changed, so there's a lot of development that has been done, and 433 actually has been giving us the opportunity to get more weapons, more ordnance that was not simulated in 432. And right now we have, so the SDBs is new. We've got a couple bombs that were not simulated in 432, and now they are. And we can change the laser coding and stuff. Well, I mean, if you want to watch the list of the things they change in the 433 from 3.3 vanilla to update 3, that's it's pretty much extended changes on the sim itself. I don't know about the warbirds, honestly. I don't fly much. It's okay, I fly it sometimes, and especially IL-2 Cliff of Dover with the Team Fusion update. But other than that, I don't really fly warbirds. I'm more into jets and fast movers, let's say. Alright, let's reduce a bit zoom to see when we'll be in range. Still a bit of navigation to go. Meanwhile, let's check. If you want to check the current home plate. Well, at current stage, optimal altitude is like 6,000 feet above what we are. And calculated fuel at arrival would be 5,000 pounds something, which is far more than we need. Well, anyway, find me any simulator that goes way into complexity like we have here in the F-16. Almost all the systems, like the only systems I know that are not simulated is like this one. Basically, this is for the nuclear release consent. So yeah, nothing you will do here in BMS. The breathing oxygen regulator. There you go, you got the breathing, but it's really not interesting. But those are not simulated, for example. Anti-ice, not simulated. Couple things more. Here, the ECM panel, for example, is not simulated because actually there's no documentation over it. So it's pretty much classified, so there's not much you can say or do about it. So this is just generic ECM that is modeled, and then, well, it works, but you don't really know what well, the effect is pre-coded, but there's no way you can change actually the emission and the frequencies and the bands on which the ECM will emit. Not everything in the here has been simulated, but most of it is correct. And there we go, that's about it. Well, those things, well, they're definitely not interesting, so if they're not modeled, I don't really care. But the rest is modeled, actually. Whether it's 100% accurate in the systems, I don't know, but it's close to the real things, because those guys from BMS never model anything they don't have documentation over. So that's something that can be actually said, is that they don't develop crap. They actually develop something on which they have real documentation on. Alright, you know what? Let's speed up things. Alright, now we're being tracked by the Patriot system. Alright, with 30 nautical miles. What's the let's switch to the next waypoint. 33 nautical miles actually, alright. We'll be switching now to uniform 15. And one thing I like is the ATC stuff. It's definitely better modeled than in DCS, to be honest. And be surprised when 434 will come out. Well, there was I'll put disclaimer. I can compress time.
Weasel 1-1, and now for landing. Good morning, Weasel 1.
Amendola approach.
Runway 11, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome
Weasel
back.
1-2, inbound for landing.
Alright. Reduce to idle. And let's go stand by on the radar. We don't need it anymore. And there's actually like the HUD, like the head-mounted display. That's a great thing to have in the F-16, just to be able to track a plane, having the main information, and be able to target and lock stuff in the air. Let's ask for a bit more information, like the landing runway.
Weasel 1-1.
1-1.
Amendola
Okay.
approach.
Runway 11 for landing.
All right. Okay, so runway 11. Okay. So that's on the other side. We need to go for, and the winds. Wind check.
Weasel 1-1, wind check. Weasel
180 for
1-1,
15.
Amendola approach.
180.
Alright, I need to change the drift. And last but not least, the altimeter.
Amendola approach.
2984.
2984. I'll change that at 5,000. Actually,
Altitude.
2984.
Altitude.
Alright. 10,000. We'll go downwind. Let's retract the air brakes. Definitely got some wind. As you can see, the wind is coming from the south, which means that's why we have the there's a bit of gust wind. As you can see, the angle indicator, the vector path, and is actually showing that it's actually on the right side of my HUD, which means that I have wind coming from the left side, and this is definitely what we've got from tower is 180, 14,
Cruiser
15
1-1,
knots.
inbound for landing. Good morning, Avenger 1,
Amendola approach.
4, runway 11.
Ooh. Alright, well, once we'll be at 250, we'll lower gears. Actually, we can start lowering gears now. We're a bit far from the airfield, but anyway. We'll go for 1,500 on the baro settings, on the barometer, baro altitude, let's say. Yeah, mask. That's about the TGP. Let's stand by that. We don't need it. Actually, you've got the AUA. Everything is set here, so it's the best landing rate will be something around 13, 14, something like that. 14, 13 to 15, as you can see the green part here. Alright, we're still not there. Let's gain a bit more speed. 180 is a good speed for that. And I'll wait for my wing to the tip of the wing showing the runway, but we're quite far in distance, so I can already start my turn. I'm a bit low.
Avenger 1-2, orbit the space run 6,000. Avenger 1-2, maintain 300 knots.
Alright, I've turned base. Got a runway in sight. I've got a PAPI in sight.
Please on 1-2, descend to 5,000, maintain 300 knots, turn right
Alright, there we go.
290, vector to left base, runway 11.
Alright, turning final. Need to be careful, there's a bit of wind.
Avenger 1-2, maintain 250 knots, turn left heading 230, runway 11. Good morning, Weasel 1-1.
Amendola Town.
Clear for landing, runway 11, jet gear down. Weasel 1-2, descend to 4,000, maintain 300 knots.
Wow, I was watching at my screens and not really taking care of the runway itself. Alright, now I need to cancel the drift. I need to line up with the runway.
Weasel 1-2, descend to 3,000, maintain 260 knots, turn left heading 200.
Alright, 3 greens. Seems to be fine for now. Alright, reducing speed now. I'm doing the crab, putting the wing in the wind. I'm maintaining angle. 100.
Please hold 12, turn left to final approach course 110, check approach speed.
Alright, let's exit the runway when able. Alright, next
Avenger 11, descend to 5,000, maintain 250 knots, turn right heading 290, vectors to left base, runway
do I
11.
have left somewhere
Diesel
to
12,
turn?
on final.
Alright, I think I can turn left at some point. Yeah, there's a taxiway here. Also got there, no, tower is not interesting right now. Alright, so I can switch off the torpedo probe. Alright, I'm in a little tower. Weasel 11, runway exited on the right through X-ray.
Avenger 11, descend to 4,000. Good morning, Weasel 12,
Amendola Tower.
clear for landing, runway 11, check gear down.
There we go. Let's see the other guys.
Avenger 12, descend to 5,000, turn right heading 285, vectors to left base, runway 11.
Alright, there we go. This is our wingman.
Avenger 11, descend to 3,000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 205.
Oh, well, I was not looking at the plane. Got a bit off the runway. The taxiway, sorry.
Avenger 12, descend to 4,000, maintain 250 knots. Avenger 11, turn left to final approach course 110, jet speed.
Oh yeah, we've got some last pads here, so we'll stock the planes somewhere around here. Alright,
Avenger 11, on final.
turning now.
Avenger 12, descend to 3,000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 200.
Alright, there we go. Alright, let's ask for the chokes. Start,
Good morning, Avenger 11,
Amendola Tower.
clear for landing, runway 11, jet gear down.
alright. ECM
Avenger
needed
12, turn
or
left to final approach course 110, jet speed.
ILS don't need it. HMCS can disable that. Stand by.
Avenger 12, on final.
Alright, that's off. I think, oh yeah. There's a switch here somewhere. Alright, there we go. That's off. Okay, so we leave now the frequency. Comms. There we go. We open that little guy here. Mention to the ground that we're going to switch off things. And remove the air source for the instruments on board. Bye, Welsh. Of course you can command a package. Actually, no, you can command a flight. But if you're flying with humans, which actually I did a lot of times in a squadron, you can actually command a whole package as being lead package, and you can see all the flights or all the planes, almost all the planes through the data link in a package. Oh, there we go. Let's see what we got left. So that was our escort. So we've got Avenger 1, 2. So this is number 2 of the Avenger flight. Weasel 1, 2 or Wingman. Avenger 1, 1 just has landed. Avenger 1, 2 landing. And got nothing else. The good thing is that we made it safely, actually. I think we hit the objective. And I'm happy about that. Got Wingman around. Alright, he's passing by. Alright, exiting now. Alright, so what did we do? Let me stop.
Weasel 2, we are heading home.
Alright, let me halt that. Alright, so what did we do good here? Mission success, yes. Did I only? Okay. So we did damage a lot of things. Gonna leave the shipping dock destroyed. The bombs were not powerful enough to actually destroy stuff. Significant damage to the last site. Alright. That's not true. They didn't fail. They actually escorted us quite well. Let's see what we've got now on the... let's do a reconnaissance on the target here. Status. Bar port. Damage, damage, damage. 10% operational. Huh. That's good. And I didn't see this little guy, so let me check the status. Okay. Status. Yeah, it's still fully active. It's just weird it didn't really activate while I was turning over the line here. Alright. Before I go, I'll do a quick... Alright, so let me save that. Before I leave, I just want to practice a quick BFM with a match play. And then we'll go. Alright. Okay, so let's go match play. Just add a quick one, 3 rounds. Should be fine enough. Last time I found it quite challenging to actually fight the F-18C. With Ace, no missiles, only guns. Alright, let's go. Good night, Mr. Young Pap. Alright. Reset the view. There we go. He's cheating using ECM. Can have a solid log on him. That's cheating. Didn't see me? Oh, come on. Will he be turning at one point? Because I'm already behind him. Alright, now he's turning. I think I'll lose him. Alright, there we go. I've got it now. Neutral. In terms of aspects. I need to regain a bit of energy, losing altitude. Alright, got enough speed now. Can recover.
Lock.
It's not B2AT. He's climbing.
Altitude.
I need to be careful with that energy. He's moving across. Let's move up now. Trying to catch him when he is going to fall down.
Lock.
There we go. Oh, he's taking it vertical actually, because he has more power than we do.
Altitude.
I don't know if I should do that.
Lock. Lock.
Lost a bit too much energy here. Let's try. Ah, too bad.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, scissors now. Trying to defeat me. Alright, don't look to go lead on him, but try to actually get behind him. I want to get into a circle.
Bingo.
Alright, already. Per 1,000. I'm too fast, I need to be careful with that.
Lock.
Alright, now I've got a lock. Need to be Careful. Alright, he's in bad shape right now. Ah. Oh, I got him. I didn't think I would have, but I got him. Alright, one. Let's hope this time it will actually lock me. Alright. There we go. Engage.
Lock.
Alright. Need to stop pulling. Wasted a lot of energy now. And he's going way up. And I've lost way too much energy. I don't want to follow him here.
Lock.
Ooh. Tried. Snapshot. I'll take higher grounds and follow.
Altitude. Altitude.
Now I'll lose a bit speed because it's climbing. And I'll try to shortcut.
Altitude.
There we
Altitude.
go, now I can pull. No, not enough.
Lock.
Now we inverted. Alright, I cross this path, reverts now. Alright, going one circle. Face to face now. Oh, whoa. What did he do, actually? Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
Pull up. Pull up.
Bad for me. Oh, he's just behind. Alright. Let's defend then. A good call from the F-18, actually.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Warning. 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 Warning.
Is he still behind? Can't see. I've lost him. Careful.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Alright,
warning.
let's extend
Altitude.
now.
Altitude.
Where is he? Oh, he's just turning behind. Alright. He's really slow.
Bingo. Bingo.
It's really slow now. Alright, let's extend a bit. Regain speed. Alright, he's turning my back angle. He's taking angle on me. Alright. Alright. Let's reduce. Alright, taking angle now. Alright, let's retake angle. Alright. I'm turning more and more, gaining on his inner circle. Adjusting and readjusting actually the center of my circle to match his and be in his inner circle, just to be able to defeat him. Alright, I've got one shot here. Oh no, still not. Almost. But now I've got way more energy. Alright. He's trying to defend now. Could be a good shot here. Oh, come on. Was not able to defeat him. Alright. Oh, good call. The AI is not that stupid, actually.
Warning, 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 warning. Lock.
It's trying to defeat me, yeah.
Warning, warning.
Ooh. Let's try to call him, yeah. Ah, there we go. Okay, last round. Aspect 9 left. It's completely flanking me right now. Entering dogfight. Alright, he's facing me now. He's turning. Alright. I didn't catch him. Too bad. I didn't get him. No.
Lock.
Oh. Where? Where? I didn't get him. I've lost track. Bad position now. Alright.
Altitude. Altitude.
Let's see if we can scan him. Oh, is he behind me already? Oh, yeah, fuck. Alright, let's climb.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, let's create a BFM issue for him. Tighten angles. and reverse the situation if I can.
Pull up,
Ooh,
pull up.
it's really low. Alright.
Lock.
And now it's now we inverted the situation.
Lock.
Alright, my turn is still not inside his. Trying to change that.
Lock. Bingo, bingo.
Ah, come on. I'm going to overshoot him. Shoot.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning.
Shoot.
Pull up, pull up.
Oh, that's close, that's close.
Altitude.
Wow.
Altitude.
In the trees. Can't see. It's supposed to be right here. Where is he? Lost track of him. Okay. Alright. Alright, revert.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning.
Let's try to extend a bit. Alright, so let's pull now. Now I'm bleeding. Alright, gaining on him.
Lock.
Taking aspect on him. There we go. So in position. Ah, good call. He's going to go scissors. I don't want to get
Warning,
him.
warning.
Shoot him.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Warning, warning.
2,500 fuel remaining. That's not a lot. I'm too slow. Alright, taking speed. Wow, why is he tempting that? He has no speed. Wow.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Oh, be careful with the G-lock. I have too much speed. I need to reduce now, just to gain angle. Let's change a bit the pace. Let's climb a bit. Trying to take it vertical, a bit more vertical, and cross. Yo-yo. Nope. Alright. Pushing my body a bit too much.
Lock.
I want to try. No, aspect is not going to change.
Bingo.
Alright.
Bingo.
One circle.
Caution. Caution.
700. Ooh, that's bad. The F-18 has much more fuel than we've got. So that depends. I have to defeat him at some point. Too bad. Ah. I attempted. $140 bullets left. Ah, come on.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull
If I
up.
know that'd be
Altitude.
before that.
Altitude. Lock. Warning. 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 Warning.
I have like 60 guns left. Too bad for me. I'll try. You never know. Come on. Ah. 40 bullets.
Warning. 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 Warning.
Oh, going to explode in sky because I don't have any more fuel. Alright, I missed. Maybe I can shake him in the buildings. Alright, he's here. He's behind, he's taking aspect on me. Oh wait, he didn't left. 100. Oh, I've got 100 fuel left, which is basically nothing. Alright. Let's see what he can do now. So much for the energy now, I don't have anything left. Last bullets.
Warning. 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 Warning.
And no fuel. Alright. Okay, now he's trying to hit me. I'm gliding. Alright, let's try to see if the last run I'll actually get something.
Lock.
Alright, engaging. Alright, he's taking aspect on me. I need to be careful with that. Could shoot me.
Lock. Altitude. Altitude.
Okay, let's try to force in. Alright.
Lock. Pull up. Pull up.
Uh-oh. Oh! That was an easy victory.
You really slaughtered those whiskey deltas.
Nice inducer. Yeah, yeah. Inducer crashed. Alright, that will be enough for today. Thank you everyone for watching. And, well, let's hope to see you next time. Until then, have nice flights and see you soon. Cheers!